Hey guys, it's Adrian here. Wow, 5G technology. Little did I know how much there was to find out about this. My first video, I just scraped the surface. I had read a couple articles and made the video. But on further research, I found that, first of all, this is a global epidemic that is happening. And the United States is the first country to purchase 5G space, but everyone is developing this 5G technology worldwide, and it's the new space race. Doing some more research, I found Fox News admits military was testing lasers on drones before forest fires started in California. Active denial directed energy weapons. The list goes on, you guys. We're going to talk about all this and more coming up next.
Houston, now home to cutting-edge technology.
Today, Verizon installed the world's first 5G network right here in H-Town. We got an inside look as the process started in the Heights. The new service is on the ultra-wideband that the company says will change how we use the internet. So you're probably wondering how you can get it. A Verizon official says the rollout is limited, but they'll rapidly expand the coverage area as they get the equipment.
5G is going to change the way society interacts with things and places and people, and it's going to give you speed that's near real time. And so it's going to be societal, it's going to benefit the world we know, and it's going to do things that we can't even imagine today.
Los Angeles, Sacramento, and Indianapolis will also get the first round of 5G. You can see if your area is already covered by going to firston5g.com.
Right. Sounds completely unbelievable. How could our military possibly be using those in future warfare? Guess what? We've just had a recent breakthrough, more great test results that are making lasers a reality. So it's called Athena. Lockheed Martin makes it, and they've been doing a lot of the pioneering in this laser field. Now what's really exciting about it is that it's so hard to harness that much power and make it compact enough that it's actually going to make practical sense downrange. And they've proven that they can do that. Recently, they tested it against 5 moving drones, so realistic drones that they might go up against, with, enemy forces might send against us, for example, or terrorists might send against us. And it successfully shot down all 5 of the drones. This is huge news because it means that in a realistic, practical setting, it's looking very promising. So it could be ready to field quite soon. So when you see the movies or you look at comic books or television shows, when you see laser weapons, they tend to be a color, right?
Wow.
Red or green or something like that. Real lasers, one of the key advantages that they provide is that they are invisible. You actually can't see them. You just see this damage suddenly starting to blow something up. So if we take a look now at what the Athena did to a truck. So we're looking at a truck engine, and the Athena within seconds was able...
Look at this, you guys. This is happening right here on our soil, here at home. We have all these forest fires that are happening in California. You know, how irresponsible is it when you go camping, when it's super dry out, you don't start a fire. As much as you want to, you don't do it. Come on, guys. If you're going to do your testing, your laser testing, can we do it in the wintertime? Can we do it when it's not such a dry time of year where there's burn bans? You guys are going to be shooting down drones with lasers over these forests. It just makes you wonder who's in charge and what kind of intellect that they have.
Beam right in there, heat the whole thing up, and burn through the engine of this vehicle. So imagine if you were in that vehicle, all of a sudden this hole would start appearing in your engine, and the whole thing would just disappear. That's what these lasers do. Now there's some other key advantages that we should mention. Let me give you 3 of them. 1, unlimited ammo. As long as we have power, we have an unlimited magazine.
Hey guys, I don't know about you. I like to play video games, and unlimited ammo is always a good thing. But not if you're on the opposite end of the spectrum here.
On range, of course, having unlimited ammo can be a huge advantage. Second, it's silent. Don't give the enemy any advance warning that it's coming. Now, the third one I wanted to touch on is that it travels at the speed of light. So not only are we delivering powerful, decisive effect lethality. We're also doing it so rapidly they don't know what hit them. So if you could circle back to that example of being in the car again, that would happen so instantaneously, within seconds, you truly would have no idea what was happening. It would just suddenly start disintegrating, right? So what can we use these against? So we talked about the vehicle a bit. We talked about how Athena has just proven itself against drones. But in the real world application, our forces could use it against the drones. We could use it against aircraft. We could use it against vehicles on the ground, like we mentioned. We could also use it against fast attack boats. And in fact, Athena's sibling, Adam, a couple years ago proved that
For some reason, this isn't comforting to me.
it could eliminate these fast attack boats. So if you imagine boats start trying to swarm one of our ships, not a problem for this laser. Burns right through the hull. As you can see right there, it's burning
Right through.
right through the hull. I'm incredibly excited about this news, this great news about the successful testing of Athena, because it means that we'll be putting powerful weapons. Soon, we could put them in the hands of our warfighters and give them even more powerful weapons.
DoD's active denial technology and future solid-state active denial technology system will produce a focused beam of directed energy to provide our troops a non-lethal option to stop, deter, and turn back suspicious individuals with minimal risk of injury. Active denial technology is designed to protect the innocent, minimize fatalities, and limit collateral damage across the range of military operations. Active denial technology uses radio frequency millimeter waves at a frequency of 95 gigahertz. Traveling at the speed of light, the millimeter wave directed energy engages the subject, penetrating the skin to a depth of only about 1/64th of an.
So, while we're watching this video, guys, I want you to keep in mind that this military technology is the same technology. If you didn't see my last video, I told you that I would look into it and do a video on it. So here we are. We're looking at the same type of technology, 5G microwave technology. It's microwave technology. And this is what it does to you, man. It's pretty cool stuff.
An inch. The beam produces an intolerable heating sensation, compelling the targeted individual to instinctively move. For the military, active denial technology can be used for both force application and force protection missions. Applications include crowd control, perimeter
Crowd control, you guys. It is used for crowd control.
security, patrol and convoy protection, and other defensive and offensive operations from both fixed site or mobile platforms. While the active denial system advanced.
So you guys, these 5G towers that they're setting up, you know, for our fast internet speed, not only do they cause cancer, or at least that's what studies suggest. There's, you know, it's not a factual thing as of yet, but more studies need to be done. And but anyways, look here. You see, this is what happens when people decide to gather together and you know, protest or whatever. With this technology, nobody has to say a word. Somebody just has to aim something at you and push a button.
Concept technology demonstration succeeded in demonstrating a large-scale version of active denial technology. A smaller scale, more mobile version is being developed by the U.S. Army and the DoD's non-lethal weapons program, utilizing solid-state technology. This system will demonstrate and prove out the critical technologies for a follow-on tactical system, which will be an adjunct system that can be installed on a range of tactical or support vehicles. It will have an azimuth drive for 4.
By the way, guys, I think this stuff is super cool. I'm not anti-military. I was born on an Air Force base. My dad was in the Air Force. Tons of friends in the military, so I don't have any problem with the military. But at the same time, I do have a problem with, you know, technology that will be utilized against, you know, the very people that it's supposed to protect.
Full 360-degree coverage, E-steering and azimuth for fine steering control, and full E-steering and elevation. with an invisible beam, speed of light targeting, and silent operation. It can be used in a wide range of operations, such as enhanced combat mobility in dense urban areas, where it quickly and safely moves civilians up.
Dense urban areas. You guys, I just want you to take a look at this, this video that they're showing right here. I mean, look, who's a threat here? Like, who is a threat here? They're just microwaving people that are way in front of them. Like, you don't think they're going to move out of the way of these tanks? Come on, guys. Kind of a dick move.
Obstructing vehicle mobility, or it can be used to safely deter unarmed but suspicious civilians observing U.S. forces.
So you saw that guy was just observing from his rooftop. They took him down.
At entry control points, it provides an additional layer of response for dealing with potentially threatening targets and potential crowd violence.
So you guys, this whole thing about building a giant wall, realistically, that doesn't even need to be done. We have the technology, and we've had the technology for quite some time now, where all we have to do is set up these towers right here and microwave anybody that gets close to the border. So
it can be quickly de-escalated by targeting the leader, or if necessary, by panning across the entire crowd, while armed individuals mixed in a crowd can be engaged without risk to surrounding civilians. Since the beam can penetrate window glass, it can also be used for non-lethal engagement of suspicious vehicles potentially threatening U.S. forces. The SS-80T will be a lightweight, non-kinetic, non-lethal anti-personnel system, providing an alternative to lethal force.
So what do you guys think? Is this something that we need to be worried about? Am I blowing this out of proportion? Does our government have our best interest at heart? If the government decides to use this technology against us, how would you feel about potentially being burned? Even if it's just first layer of skin, guys. Come on. Who wants to be burned? I don't know about you, but this concerns me. I'm doing more research. I'm going to find out more and see how far this rabbit hole goes. And it always leads to the same place. It leads to some rich Rothschild or, somebody that stands to gain a lot of money. So anyway, guys, I'm going to keep on searching for the truth, and I will see you on the other side.
Raindrop, drop top, smoking, no cooking the hot pot. Fucking on your bitch, yeah, that. Looking up, open the park,